Ladies and gentlemen, today the C8 Z06 did it, and all the naysayers were completely wrong about how fast this car would be at the track. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I am super excited to get into this video because it's going to finally prove all of the naysayers wrong about the new C8 Z06. I knew from the very beginning that this car was going to be phenomenal, especially after the GM engineers talked about how incredible it was at the track, and then everything that we've seen it do at the track with people like Speed Phenom. But real quick before we get into the video, thank you to my Thumbs Up Squad for already smashing that thumbs up button. I hugely appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you're new on the channel, welcome. And if you're excited about this content, do me a favor and join the Brink of Speed family by smashing that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All right, let's get into it. I am on thebrinkofspeed.com and our brand new sweepstakes giveaway is now live. This is all a $4,500 value. If you have a C7 or C8, we're about to transform that for you with brand new wheels from Forged Light Wheels, a brand new brake kit from R1 Concepts, and ACS composite parts for either a C7 or C8 Corvette. So enter to win below by purchasing my brand new key tags. If you buy one, you get 10 entries. If you buy two for 20, you get 25 entries. All right, so this is absolutely incredible news. Like I said in the intro there, I knew it was going to happen. I knew because of what the GM engineers said at the reveal for the Z06 back in October of 2021. They talked about it. They told us that it was so great on the track, and they said everything except that it was the best Corvette they had ever taken to the track. But they may as well have said that, because what they did say is every track that they took it to that they had already taken the 2019 ZR1 to, it ended up at least doing as well at the track, if not better. And another thing that was so impressive about what they said was that because of the new Cup 2R tires being better and far superior to the Cup 2 tires on the C7 ZR1, that one thing they were super impressed with this new tire is after about 2 or 3 laps with the ZR1, the lap times would fall off and get slower and slower. However, with the C8 Z06, they would sometimes hit their best and fastest lap time on the very last lap of a session. So that is really, really great. That is something that even race car drivers can't say for the most part about their tires. Now, I know back in the day, Michael Schumacher would keep a little extra in the tank, not in the gas tank, but in his own fuel tank, so to speak. And sometimes the lap right before he went into pit, which would typically speaking be probably a slower lap for most because they've worn the tires out, he would sometimes set track records on that final lap before he would bring it into pit and get brand new tires. And so it sounded to me very similar to that with the new C8 Z06, that this new technology that went into the Cup 2Rs was just ridiculous and was able to keep the car planted in the 30th lap just like it was planted in the first lap, and maybe even better. So I said all that to say the exciting new news is that the C8 Z06 has taken first at VIR in the new Lightning Lap that Car and Driver always puts out and puts on. So I don't know if you've watched the video or not. It will be linked down in the description below. It is a Car and Driver video, but it went up against some pretty formidable cars. It went against the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS, the Lamborghini Huracan Technicia, the BMW M4 CSL, the Audi RS3, the Mercedes AMG SL63, the Cadillac CT4 Blackbee, Blackwing, and then a bunch of other cars that, you know, could not even come close to competing, but it blew them all away. And when you compare it to the top 10 at VIR, it is almost a full second faster than the Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, the 2019 ZR1. And that is saying a lot, because the ZR1 was the fastest vet around a road course that had ever been built. It had massive aero, massive downforce, and 755 horsepower. The C8 Z06 has 85 less horsepower than the C7 ZR1. And not only did it beat the ZR1, but it beat the McLaren 720S, it beat the GT4 RS, it beat the GT3, it beat the GT3 RS. Now, it has not beat the McLaren 765 LT, which that has quite a bit more horsepower. It has over 100 more horsepower than the C8 Z06, and it is a twin turbo car, and it is a lot lighter, but still, it's within 0.2 of a second to the McLaren 765 LT. And then the basically race car, Porsche 911 GT2 RS YSAC package was not even a full second faster. That has another 40 more horsepower than the C8 Z06 and is a lot lighter by 400 or 500 pounds. And then you've got the Mercedes AMG Black Series, the GT Black Series, that beat it by about a second and 0.4. And then, of course, the fastest car is the McLaren Senna that just demolished every time with a 234.9 as opposed to the 238.6. So this is extremely impressive, ladies and gentlemen. It gets me super excited. You guys know I am all about the track, and I just knew the C8 Z06 was gonna perform and do really, really well. And it just kind of makes me laugh because I know there's a lot of naysayers out there that have been talking trash about this car, saying that it's not going to be faster than the ZR1, and if it's not faster than the ZR1, then it's a piece of crap and it's not worth all the money. But I knew from the very beginning there's no way GM was going to make a car that is the next generation and not be able to compete or beat the previous generation. They never do that. And so I knew it was going to happen, but my excitement is a little bit tempered because of the fact that we know now we need the Nurburgring time. As you know, this is what everybody is waiting for. Everybody wants to know the Nurburgring time. So I really hope GM gives it to us. I really hope that they don't just leave us in the dark. And I really hope that if they do give us a time, that it is a real time. It's not something like they gave us with the ZR1, where they said Jim Miro, you know, had different sessions out there, and when you added them up, that they equaled this timing. No, we don't want anything like that. We want one session where they went out and they got a perfect lap, no traffic, no weather, nothing like that. They just got a super fast time at the Nürburgring and brought it well under 7 minutes. And I really think that's going to happen. I really believe that this VIR time is telling us that we're going to have a incredibly fast time at the Nürburgring. So if you compare, if you go to the Nürburgring times and you look here, it says 6 minutes and 48 seconds for the AMG GT Black Series. So 6 minutes and 48 seconds, that is ripping. Now, if you go back to here and you see that the C8 Z06 had a lap time of 2 minutes and 38 seconds, 0.6 at the VIR, and the AMG Black Series was only able to beat it by 1.6 seconds, then let's add 1.6 seconds to the AMG time here, and you're looking at 6 minutes, 49 seconds, and, you know, some change. That is really, really encouraging. I really think that we're gonna see a super low Nürburgring time. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know below. I'd love to know what you guys think about this lap time. If you're a naysayer, tell me how you feel now. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day. and I will see you guys out on the road.